Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Nebraska Bassing. Today I'm going to talk about my top 5 favorite soft plastics, and I'm going to review them for you. So I've got all my soft plastics here. I've got them nice and organized with swim baits, finesse, stick bait, Senkos, and craws, and bass buoys, and things that resemble craws. I am going to start with stick baits. Being stick baits are the things that I use the most. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packages of stick baits. My favorite brand of stick baits that I like to buy are Yum Dingers. They come in packages of 8, and the cool thing about it, what I really like about them, is that they actually come scented. And the plastic on these are fairly tough. I can pull on it, stretch it. It'll last me 4 or 5 fish. My favorite color of stick bait or Senko to use is green pumpkin and watermelon red flake. I don't have any green pumpkin, I don't think. I have green pumpkin in the Shield Outfitter tournament series. I've got June bug, green pumpkin with chartreuse dipped, and pearl white. My second favorite stick bait to buy is the Shields Outfitter tournament series, and these do come scented, are very, very tough, and that's what I like about these. Their plastic is really tough. They'll last me 5, 6 fish. I think I said 4 or 5. I also like the Strike King stick baits, but I don't get those very often because they are not scented, but they are salt infused, and they do have tough plastic. But I don't know, I'm moving on to my second favorite soft plastic to use, craws. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packages of. Now some of these, I call them craws, but they're bass buoys, or they're the pit boss, or whatever you want to call them. My favorite craws to buy are the Berkeley power bait chigger craws, and these come scented as well, and they have a smaller profile, and you can use them on the back of jigs. You can just throw them weightless, or you can put a weight on there and put some cover in. Now, my second favorite, I didn't actually buy these. These came in a Lucky Tackle box that I got. These are the Cabin Creek Junior Express craws. These work really well on the back of jigs. I haven't tried these just weightless or weighted on their own, but they work really well on the back of jigs. I did get the Shields Tournament Fishing Series craws. These are a little bit bigger, a little bulkier. I would never use these on a jig. They're a little bit bigger in size. Oh gosh. Maybe if you cut this part off here, you could put it on a jig, but I would just throw these with a weight and pitch them in a heavy cover. And my favorite color, although I don't have them right now, I need to get more, is the black with blue flake that I get them in Berkeley power baits. I don't have them, but they are my favorite color. Then I've got green pumpkin, watermelon red flake. I have the Berkeley Havoc craw fatties. Now these are huge. Now, these have a big profile. Now I would put this, cut this end off here, and I would put a 4-aught EWG hook through there, and I would weight it. And I would throw this into the shallows, up into the bank. I'd throw it through heavy cover. This is a good punching bait. Put a 1/2 or 3/4 to 1 ounce weight on there. My third favorite baits to use are, I label them as finesse. They are the Zoom Flukes. Now, I have it in white pearl and smoking shad. Normally I have 3 different colors of these. I have the smoking shad, I have the white pearl, and I have what's called baby bass color. And obviously it's baby bass color. I like to put those on drop shots. Straight back to whatever I was talking about. So with the Flukes here, I like to rig those up on drop shots and flicker them around the bank, and then if we find a deeper part of the lake, or I can get to from the bank, then I'll toss this in there. These are my favorite finesse slash drop shot bait. These are my second favorite drop shot baits to use. This is the Zoom Super Salt Plus, the finesse worm, and I think, yeah, this is in Junebug. And then I have the Super Salt Plus finesse. This is the watermelon seed. And my third favorite is these cream 6-inch scoundrels, and this is in black. These are not quite drop shot baits. They're a little big for drop shot baits, but I like to rig these up with a shaky head and toss them around the rocks and on beds and catch me some big fish, some big spawning bass. I've got these 2 packages in black. I've got this package in watermelon seed. These baits would be great for throwing on shaky heads and throwing them during the spring when the bass are spawning, tossing them on their beds, and they can't resist these. And my fourth favorite soft plastic to use are frogs. Now these are the Rivet Frogs. These are garlic scented, and this color is watermelon red and pearl. Now these are the ones you can either hook up with just a regular EWG hook, or you could do the 2-prong hook right there. I don't know exactly what those are called, but either way you can rig it up like that. These frogs, when you bring them across the top of the water, move a lot of water, make a lot of noise, and make a lot of bubbles. And that's what's going to get the bass to bite. They're going to see the bubbles, they're going to see it moving across the water, and they're going to go, they're going to attack it. Now, if you're weird or brave like me, I tried actually fishing these under the water rather than have them floating, and I actually caught a fish on it. It's just what the heck, why not? Rig it up with a little with a weight on there and put the, I used to do regular EWG hook for EWG, and I caught me, I don't know, 1.5 pounder on one of these. My second favorite frog to use is the Lake Lunkers custom baits. These are clear. There's not actually a color with this. They're just clear, and they have sort of an orange tint to them, but maybe that's just from the reflection of my shirt from the light. Caught a bunch of fish on these. These aren't like these. They still move across the top of the water. They don't move as much water and make as much noise as those do. Those you can just rig it up with a regular EWG hook too. These are, I don't think these are big enough for the 2-prong EWG hooks. And my fifth favorite soft plastic bait to use are swim baits. I got these. It's the actual baits I was going to say that are my favorite are the Tournament Fishing Series boot tail swim baits. This is the Bat Smoking Shad and Pearl. These are scented like the other Shields Tournament Fishing stuff I've got. And I got these. These are the Berkeley Havoc 5-inch Grass Pig, and these are the Bobby Lane design. These are Swamp Gas. Yeah, Swamp Gas. These are actually unscented, but I got them because they're a big swim bait, and big swim baits equal big fish, right? These are the Berkeley Havoc Sick Fish Junior, and these are the Skeet Reese design in Gold Nuggets. These are super unique baits. I've never seen anything like this before, other than from Berkeley. Now they're super lifelike. Got the little tail on there. Now when it says sick fish, I'm assuming that it swims in a way that it looks like it's a dying fish. And I haven't used these specifically, but I've used storm shad ones like it. I've got some storms right here. These are curltail minnows, but I've had storm shad ones like that before with the boot tail, and I've caught fish on them. They're somewhat realistic, but compared to these, they're nothing. And some cool things to come here in the spring is, so I got a GoPro, and I filmed off of it when we went ice fishing. But you see these baits, but you don't see how they work. So we're going to take the GoPro, put it in the waterproof housing. We're actually going to get some underwater footage for you guys, and we're going to see what these baits look like. Whether they sit like this, like the sick fish, like they're dying, they float up to the top, the Senkos when they wiggle on the way down, or what the action is. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you do. Like always, don't forget to fish on.